Good morning, Pleasant Grove. Today is January 20th. I'm Hunter Hatfield.
And I'm Dalton Hinton, and this is Hawk Nation News.
This past weekend, the boys soccer team brought home the first place trophy from the Paris Kings Classic Tournament.
Today is going to be an eventful day with the basketball girls playing Atlanta here and the guys traveling out to face Atlanta on their turf.
The soccer teams will also be playing today. Both teams are at home, with the girls starting off at 5:30 against Marshall and the guys afterwards facing Texas High at 7.
Come out and show that Hawk pride to the teams.
Don't forget, FCA will be meeting in the lecture hall tomorrow at 7:45.
Here in Texarkana, there isn't too much sweater weather, but there is the occasional cold snap.
Freezing temperatures every morning for the past week have students going through some extra struggles that only occur during the wintertime. But frozen puddles, icy roads, and frosted windshields aren't the only way the cold weather has affected students.
I don't like being cold for 2 reasons. First of all, as a side job on top of working at Gander Mountain, I mow yards, and when it's cold and rainy in the winter, it doesn't work for me. I can't make as much money. And also, I'm just one of those people that would much rather be warm than cold. I'd rather work in the hot sun or something and 3 in the afternoon in jeans versus being cold and going out in the weather. I just can't function. So between not making as much money and not liking being cold, the winter just has a very negative effect on me.
It's really inconvenient having a diesel truck during this cold weather because it's not like a normal car. It takes a while for it to heat up and for the battery to heat up. So I like to use my automatic start so it can warm up and so it won't be as sluggish when I start to drive.
So soccer games get really cold sometimes, and it's honestly like hard to play when it's cold outside just because I feel like super heavy and I have to wear like a lot of layers, and it's just like hard to get warm, and it's hard to run, and it's hard to like kick a soccer ball when it's cold outside. So it's definitely kind of like a challenge and something you have to get used to.
Fortunately for our freezing students, the weather will be getting a little warmer throughout this next week. For H&N, I'm Celie Redden.
Attention districts 9 through 12. The first annual Hunger Games will start up next week. Participants will be announced sometime this week. Make sure to root for district representatives.
Today in the Hawk Rock Cafe, sweet and sour chicken, fried rice, fruit, and milk.
Have a tasty Tuesday, Pleasant Grove, and we will see you next time.
Please rise for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Please pause for a moment of silence.